Hey everybody, and welcome back to The Long Dark, to my Naked and Afraid series. So, our cabin fever risk is almost completely upon us. It is getting towards night time. We have an undead bear, or an undying bear, a bear that will not die, hanging around out there. Just doing what it will to taunt us. So part of me is like, well, there's nothing we can do about that bear dying or not. We have serious frostbite risk. Not frostbite risk, we have serious cabin fever risk. We only have the one bear hide, which will be cured in 12 days, and no companion for it. So we could go to the dam. We can't even go to the dam. Honestly, we can't go to the dam and make our pants because we are pretty much bound to get cabin fever. So I could try and sprint for the fallen muskeg. Or, you know, try my luck staying in a fishing cabin or a cave for the night. Maybe what we'll do is head through this little back way and up to that other cave. Be outdoors, check the resources there. We can maybe make up a bunch of teas and things. Eat our fill of cattails. See if in the morning it tells us the bear has skipped its mortal coil. If he has, which I think is highly unlikely at this point. Like, honestly, I feel like at this point he is never going to die. I did a little bit of reading on some forums, but didn't really give me much to go on in regard to whether or not he would really die or not, or if the blizzard had despawned said bear. Which I think is a grossly unfair bug to not track the hit conditions on something that you've shot 3 times. You know, it might just be the brakes. Might have to just take my lumps. Cold, we are cold.
So cold. Just let me lay down for a bit.
Yeah, I think our best course of action is to head towards our forge. Now, I might just think about trying to drop a tiny bit of weight here. That will do. Probably not going to read that book. Drop 1 torch. That's not doing us any good. I really doubt we're going to make. We're going to make our bow out there. And we'll drop 1 of those. We might make a bow. Leather won't do us any good. Right, we're a little bit lighter. lets us pick up some more. Hang on, what are we doing? Oh, hang on. I don't have to waste a match if I don't want to, just to make up a tiny bit of water. I think there was a bit of water upstairs. Alright. Won't take the chance to get warm, we'll just head off this way.
Too cold to think.
Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. Yep. I'm going to optimistically just check this again and just see if there's a magic bear death. Nope. So yeah, hopefully that cabin fever risk doesn't still go up, because you can go outside and it doesn't straight away go down. It's like this cumulative thing over the past few days, so you can still be on the up trajectory whilst you're not doing anything about that. So we shall see. Hey, do I have my bedroll? I do have a bedroll. Otherwise, I guess we'd be building a snow shelter. So yeah, apparently going inside after shooting a bear is fraught with danger of the bear just up and deciding that it doesn't want to go and die on you. Alright. Time to try and jiggle my way up there. Let's just see if there's anything around that corner. No, there isn't usually, so I think I saw someone jiggle their way up this way, and I don't go that way. I do this something or other here. I end up kind of shunting my way along this a couple of times, and then get up here. Then I think I go this way. Maybe I need to be a little bit higher again first. Oh, and we can sprain everything. Yeah, let's do that.
I hope my wrist isn't broken.
This is not going as smoothly as it normally does, because then I go up this way, and then we eventually go. Yes. Now that little shortcut, I know a bunch of people do that shortcut, but I'm kind of proud of myself in that. I had not seen anybody do that when I ended up doing it. Some nice little co-evolution there for people who've wondered exactly the same thing. Is there a way to get up here? Because it would be really neat. So yeah, I'm definitely pretty proud of myself for being able to do that at some point. Cabin fever risk is going nowhere. Slightly hopeful that there'd be a rabbit here. I think they're maybe over this way a tiny bit. Hypothermia risk isn't that great yet. I think I hear a deer though. or a very heavy-footed rabbit. Well, there's a rabbit, but I think I also hear a deer. There's something clunking around out here that is not just me. Yeah, I see your antlers, buddy. Yeah, you. Alright, now I have a sprain, but I think it will let me... Ah, some birch bark. Hey, birch bark. Hey, moonwalking rabbit. You my lucky rock? Come back, lucky rock.
Too much stuff
I
to
hear
carry.
wolves over there. I've seen wolves go fairly vertically up some inclines. But I've never had a wolf come up here to where I am. But there's always a first for everything. I mean, there's always a, you know, first for 3 flares into a bear and have nothing to show for it.
Here.
I'm not really bitter. No, not at all. Okay. Matches. Got any matches? No matches. Because we are running super low. Right, so it's slightly warm back here. 4 degrees warm. Drop the rabbits. Grab that by hand. Ooh, now it's only 1 degrees in here. Now, did I do something like grab a green birch? I did. Okay. Just warm. I'm not going to cook that yet. I'm actually going to sleep and warm up in the bed for a couple of hours on the cattails. And then once it gets cold enough, or if it gets cold enough, start a fire then. Cabin fever risk is on the way down. Well, chance 3 hours. 3 hours sleeping. Hey, and we're probably too cold. Yeah, we're now too cold to sleep in the bed.
I'd eat anything right about now.
It's not quite the coldest part. Just going to sleep for 1 more hour with that going. I should still have a little bit left to use all of my lantern fuel, hopefully. A little bit left. Pick that up for the moment. 6 matches, but 2 flares.
Why didn't that work?
No, we've already got the main. Already got the main matches. and fallen muskeg. There's a chance of another couple of packets potentially on the way, but I wouldn't really bank on it. So we're going to be tight on for matches going that way. Got a couple of flares. There's probably one more flare on the way because we didn't stop at the poachers camp. So there's typically a flare there. It's not typically matches there as far as I know.
I could eat a horse.
Well, you can't have horse, but you can have some rabbit. I'm going to sleep for an hour while that's going. Should be okay. Sleep for another hour. Might sleep that this time. So not getting any of the benefit of stacking sleep and getting the recovery, but just made that in time. What are you? You're a teeny. Now what condition is this bed? Let me just double check this. Did I repair this at some point? 57. Oi! We need to chuck a repair into you. Maybe we'll do that in a minute when these are done.
I need to find food.
Oh hey, it's another blizzard. Got an hour on that. Let's add a few more. Let's add a few more sticks. Just so there's enough going on. 45 minutes to repair the bedroll. Failed. Of course it did. Double bedroll repair failure. Bedroll is not being repaired tonight. That's all I will tell you. I was hoping to have a lot of this fuel on me when I went to follow muskeg, but it is not to be. Fine. You know what? I'm gonna move position in the world. Try one more repair.
Never been so hungry in my life.
Yay! An 87% bedroll. And you know what good is some cloth in the world when all you can wear is furs? You know, you might as well spend it. Cabin fever risk is getting down kind of low. Now we off for water. Now we have 5 litres of water. It's marvellous. Okay. Why not? Let's cook up some birch bark. Cook up some reishis. Let's check what we got here. So we've got a couple of sprain medications, a couple of bandages. And we can prepare another one of those. I mean, we've missed out on some solid healing, so... we might drink that shortly, but for now... might just be, oh, was that a, was a ratio made there, was it? Okay. Hey, here's a masochistic idea. Let's check if the bear's dead. The bear is not dead. The bear will never be dead. Not sure I can see the point in harvesting the rabbits back there. Do I want to chuck on the piece of cedar we found here? Sure, let's drink that one actually. Make another liter. Make another half liter. One of you is small. Which one is small? Just eat that. We'll just sleep for an hour while this stuff's going, just before that's gonna boil off. Sleep for 1 hour. Alright, so it feels like 19, and that's chucking out 39 degrees, so it's minus... we'd be minus 20 right now in this cave. And what are we chucking out from our clothes? A whole +7 in our Burning Man outfit. I need to remember that I've left one of the deer skins at the camp office. Definitely need that. Hey, let's make some water. And sleep for 1 more hour. And maybe the blizzard will get bored and go away. It did not. 31 minutes. Bum ba bum.
All I can think about is food.
One more. Sleep for 1 more hour. The good news is we have 8 litres of water. The bad news is we weigh a little bit more than I would like. -45
I need
degrees.
to drop something.
So we'd only be -14 right now. Almost. Considering just sleeping for 1 more hour. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Now I might as well just eat these. Before we make a call about going to Muskeg. The bear is in the same state that the bear was. That is a terrible torch. I'm assuming, yeah, our cabin fever risk is gone. It's bloody cold. We're down to like 5 matches or something. Yeah, 5 matches and a couple of flares. See a wolf just over there. Oh hey, don't run away from me because I want to light something off you. We're ridiculously heavy with water. I had a feeling something like that was going to happen. Alright. Let's just sprint this one out, hey? Oops, I've already checked them. Cool. So, probably just going to drop $4 liters. Probably will actually just drink. Actually, no, I won't do that. I'll actually just take one of these. I'll just use one of those for the pain, just because I want to heal. I don't have a bow, so I don't need to heal that up until I get a second sprain with the newer system. So I actually don't care about putting a bandage on that. That was an old torch from our first run this direction. I did talk about going through the Milton Basin area and actually stopping in that little Milton connector kind of area to get the matches on the way, but we had other plans of trying to semi-ambitiously get a bear, and yeah, it's so bright I can't actually see the UI. Okay, so the torch is there. Okay, cool. Just trying to check how much of the torch was left. What are we doing temperature-wise? It's kind of cold. No idea. It's so over bright. Can't see anything. I see a wolf over that way, so we'll just skirt this way a tiny bit. We did pick up a few cattails on the way. We've been this way. Pretty sure we left a bit of coal for ourselves. I hope we did, because I've only got 1 piece on me and I need at least 5.
I'm gonna need to eat
on top of a bunch of other stuff to make fuel, so This might have not have been the best plan in the world. I might have mucked it up already. But we'll stick to the plan. Yeah, I might actually just a piece of coal. Whoops. Piece of metal. Okay.
Could end up being useful.
Not going to be useful in that regard. See that piece of coal out there? I'll grab that in a minute. Gonna need still a bunch of fuel. And I've never really memorized how the math works out of how how much stuff to chuck in the how much stuff to chuck in the
Need to find some place to
forge
escape this cold.
to hit the temperatures you need. Don't really know it. Oh, there's another bear. Nothing to shoot that one with. In hindsight, it might have been the better one to go for. Nothing there.
Never felt so cold in my life.
Let's get warm, hey? Only 1 degree. Not going to cut it. Get a little bit of acceleration on the heating up. I'm not sure I'm any better off than when I got in here. Sounds like it's coming in worse. You know what? I'm just going to drink another one of these. Pick up the other one. Oh, seriously? What's with these high winds? These are garbage torches. It's going to be blown out straight away, but yep, gone. Alright. Expired warming up. Didn't I just drink an extra one just then? Am I out of the wind here? Let's drink that hot one. Maybe I've done that thing where I picked up at one that was already half drunk. Because I never pay attention to that. I've already gone the wrong way. And normally I go that way. Yeah, so I think there's a wolf that can hang around here, so I have no sprint on. Frostbite risk is okay lowish. Just enough sprint to get over there.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
I've already plundered this area. So yeah, a lot of sticks are still going to be my priority. To be able to get that fire up to temperature. One wolf over there. Probably already bottomed out the calories here as well. So would have eaten all the dog food that came from here, so not coming in with a great amount of food. Got a heap of reishis and stuff. Let's just put that away for the time being in case we
Freezing.
accidentally strike it off, eh? Don't think I'll grab the carcass at this point.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Another wolf just over there. Definitely grabbed all the good stuff from here.
I could eat anything right now.
Okay, so I left all this coal, which is great. Check the drawers. Did check that. Just wondering if I see anyone up there. Not really. But we will get that out, just in case. Sounds like just wind around, but sometimes you can't tell if it's wind or padding feet. Ah, might have been hearing the deer up there. Okay, so most of the wood and stuff we already did, but you know, we did do the dog food. It's -2 here, so it might be slightly warm in that bed. It's generally a little bit warmer up here. +5. Just past time for an hour.
Can you eat trees?
Past time for 1 more hour. Probably should have slept actually. Just to get as much rest back for the forging. Okay. Might risk just a 2-hour sleep. Hopefully we get a little bit warm and don't get hypothermic. -5, so probably now is the time. Break down one of these as well. Deer around. Mainly heading over here on a stick collection.
I'd eat anything right about now.
I think I saw a mushroom over here somewhere. That was over there. You know what? I think sticks are going to be more important. Trying to sprint. Probably should have dropped a whole bunch of weight, hey? Here are a bunch of deer. Alright. Okay, that seems to be most of the loose sticks hanging around.
Can't feel my feet.
Alright. I find it's better to try and get all these sticks when there's you know, you got the bodyguards in the way of the deer out, protecting you in case of you know, wolf friends coming around to visit. Alright. -8. Alright, let's fire this up. So we've got a good 44 sticks. Let's drop them all and pick up some of them. Okay. Use a good torch. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to say use.
Goddamn freezing.
Do we do the book? Why not?
Come on. It worked.
I never really know which bit to click on this. I always get it the wrong way around and forget. Okay. So might as well put some water on while we get this up to speed to begin with. Alright. So 45 minutes for 6 of those seems like a pretty good deal. Minutes.
My stomach feels like an empty pit.
What are you? Just one plank for 14 minutes. Okay. What are you up to? 27
Too much
degrees.
stuff to carry.
Eight hours on that. And that should crank up a bit. How much coal do we have? We've got 9 pieces of coal, so that should be fine. And how many pieces of metal did we end up with? We had 11. So that'll get us the 5 plus the 3 of the 8. Plus another 3 will give us 6 arrows without needing to do anything else, I think. 3 and 5. Still have enough cloth. Yeah, so we'll get 6 arrowheads out of that without having to pull anything else apart. Nothing there. Everybody keep moving. Sometimes I think there's an extra piece of metal out here. I might be mistaken on that. Got the piece that was there. Piece that's normally hanging around out here. Shouldn't really be sprinting. I could pull something apart, but I'm not sure I want to. I mean, I have another cooking pot somewhere. That takes a while to pull apart, though. Pull that apart. Don't have another one of those because I tore up the other one. Didn't bring the other bit with me. Well, 7 hours. Let's just chuck 2 litres on, just for the moment. How long do you take? Hour and 30 minutes for 4. Going to do it. we up to? Now, can I get this any hotter? I can't remember if it's 60 or 80 degrees, but some of it's like as hot as you can get it with sticks. And there's a thing that I've never paid attention to, which is how long the burn time can be. You know what? I think I'm just gonna start. Well, I might sleep for 3 hours. Might eat, sleep for 3 hours. Wake up, then forge. I think that's what I'm going to do. How long is left on that water? Not much. I gotta sleep for 2 hours. Gonna have to sleep again before we can leave, or we'll be super exhausted.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
How much did I put on there? Did I put on another 2 hours worth? Yeah. Sleep for another 2 hours, just so we're rested a bit. Alright.
I could eat anything.
There we go. Drop that. Pick that up in the meantime. Water's not a priority. Alright, now we should be able to knife first, because we will need that for the crafting of the wolf thing. Um, 7 hours on that. Really don't need. I'm really not going to reach a point where I need 10 litres of water. I'm actually going to craft a couple of arrowheads. In that I need arrowheads to be able to get a wolf. Any wolves. Don't need a hatchet, although it is nice. So the hatchet is probably what I'll do last. Alright. So we should have 4 arrowheads. 4 arrowheads and a knife. Do 2 more arrowheads. So at least we have 6. Five hours on that. 4 hours. Alright. It's done its thing where it normally comes in foggy. It's 3 hours on that. Now there's... I can make a couple more arrowheads, but I'm really exhausted now, so what I'm actually going to do is sleep for a couple of hours and then maybe make 2 more when I wake up, but just have enough energy on me in case I want to run if the weather's good and I'm happy with the 6 arrows I've got. Still a little bit foggy. How long is left on it? 1 hour.
I can eat a horse.
Now what we are going to also do, let's drop a couple of those. Now are they... That's a full size one. That is not, so I'll pick that up. Drop a full size one. 3 hours. Take 1 hour.
Gotta eat soon.
Still foggy as hell. Now I don't think I can make a full, maybe I could make a full night here if I need to. This will get me to 10 arrowheads. That's super foggy. It comes in as a Aurora. We might be a bit boned. So 10 of those. Everything else is okay. I could make some more, but that's kind of a little bit kind of greed. I'm gonna sleep for an hour. And hope the fog clears and have enough light to get out of here. How many did I say I had? I had 10 arrowheads. It's 2 hours on that, but actually we'll just sleep for 1 hour. See if it gets clear enough. We'll be exhausted by the time we get out of here, but we might be okay. As long as we don't sprint. If anything, it's foggier than it was.
I need to find food.
Sleep for another hour. Still really foggy. Alright, at this point, I can add another piece of coal, and I'm going to break down some of these. Because we might be here all night. Oh, now it's clear. As long as that doesn't turn into an aurora, we might be good to go. How many of these have we got? love some 45% or higher torches, but oh, I shouldn't have drunk both. I should have bought one for the road. Not sure what I was thinking. I was just thinking pick up everything and get the hell out of here. Now we'll be back. That's pretty poor. Can't sprint, really, because we will get really tired really quickly. Dropped a buttload of water back there. Oh well. Didn't pick much up, but we're almost heavy anyway, so... And here's that wind. Alright. Might have been possibly better off staying there through the night. Could still turn around at this point. Wolf out there. Two wolves? Two wolves out there. Headwind. Thank you, Long Dark, for the headwind. Another wolf out that side. Right. Ooh, seriously be getting... I don't really want to sprint, but... I'll seriously get frostbite risk if we're out in this for too long. So that direction is shorter, but it's the way we came, but I have been chased by wolves that way. This way, it's generally safer. And it is the way I pinched off watching Turkey do it. Warming up bonus is going to end soon. I think I'm just going to have to try and sprint just a little bit. I don't want to. See how that headwind just swung around that direction, the way we're going to go next. It was rather nice of it. You know what, I'm not going to stop for the cattails.
So hungry.
How fast is that frostbite going to come up? Probably quite quickly. Still not even going to stop for those ones.
Wait. I'm so cold. I'm alive again.
Now, I don't think we're going to really make it all the way to Trappers, so we at least have to stop here for a couple of hours to warm up and sleep a little bit by that barrel. I think we just have to do it. Especially now we are getting so cold. Losing on two fronts. Frostbite's creeping up, but we should make it over here, okay. So yeah, we're going to have to stop at the poacher's camp.
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
You really will. Oh, yeah. I will quickly grab a couple of these. Alright, have we got any sprint? Let's just speed this along a little, hey? Just in case we have a surprise wolf and we can't sprint. Alright, so it was minus 28 out here. And minus 14 in here. So we're down to 4 matches. We're exhausted. And, yeah, we got heaps of accelerant, so let's just use it. Let's get this on the go. Sticks. 2 hours of fire time. We're getting warm again, a tiny bit. So just eat a cattail to celebrate that as well. But yeah, I think we're well and truly overtime on this episode, so I think we'll call it here. And I'll bring you back next time and when we get out of this one. Alrighty, see you next time.